Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Karmalim bringing to you the news and events in Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Meghalaya government to relocate government employees from Yau Maulong to designated places. Some people do not want to be vaccinated due to their own perception, says Chief Minister. Shillong-based folk fusion troupe somersault to share music and culture of Meghalaya and Northeast India with 3 European nations. And National People's Party to garner more support for implementation of inner-line permit in Meghalaya. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed that the state government will relocate all its employees from Yau Maulong to the designated places. Speaking to the media, the Chief Minister said that these places prepared by the state government are having the facilities that are conducive for the stay.
The whole aspect clear to the people that there are phases to this entire process. An entire process will be done in a phase-wise manner, and the first phase will be, as I said, the land ownership, and that has been done now. Second phase will be the shifting of the municipal office. Third phase will be shifting of the government employees, whether municipal or others, completely into the designated locations, and these are very good locations that they've been given. So that will be the third phase, and then finally we will go to the phase where we will find an amicable manner in which we will be able to ask the others or relocate the other people. But that is a process. As I said, we will see and move as it goes along, but the government, based on the decision of the High Powered Committee, has decided to move in this manner.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed that his Assam counterpart will visit at least 2 to 3 locations of the disputed areas of Meghalaya and Assam in the second week of November.
Ask this question. We had already decided that 30th of October would be the date in which the reports will be submitted. In between that, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and myself have had 2 telephone conversations. And both of us have decided that in view of the by-polls that came in, that we will extend the timing by another 2 weeks to 3 weeks to be given to the committees to submit the report. And in between that, anytime in between 10th to 15th of month of November, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and myself will choose 1 or 2 locations where we will make joint visits. So we have not confirmed the exact date, but because both of us have got different programs during that time, but around that time, so I would say second week of November or max by the 3rd week of November, before this reports are submitted, the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam and myself will make visits to at least 1, if not 2, 3 locations. See, everything has to be moved in a legal manner. There's nobody can go above the law. When we, I mean, of course, they are giving emotionally they are charged and they're giving statements. We're ready to talk to them. We're ready to discuss with them, and find an amicable way in which we can resolve this issue. We're very clear, as I said, that we need to find a solution to this. It's been pending too long, and it is for the first time in the history of the state that any government has taken a very strong step and a concrete step towards resolving a very long pending issue. So not easy, but we are committed to this, and we will carry everybody along. We will talk to the people. These might be some individuals who have mentioned this, but if you look at the overall community and the people living there, all are not thinking the same line. So we will, as I said, that's why I mentioned again and again that we will resolve this in a in this phase-wise manner, taking one section at a time, and that is a way to resolve such complicated problems.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma today informed that there are people who do not want to receive the vaccine due to their own personal perception. Speaking to the media, the Chief Minister said that the Health Department has done its best to provide vaccination to the people and regretted that many of them do not take the vaccine due to complacency.
I have mentioned that in the beginning of this press conference that we have seen a lot of hesitancy. But there are both sides of the story. The problem, again, as we have said, is that the hesitancy does come from the people, and we can't force them. We have been trying our best to convince people, but certain sections have got a lot of hesitancy in them, and that is the challenge that we're facing. But if you would look at the general trend district-wise and city and urban area-wise, you will see areas are 100%, 90%, 80% vaccinated, and suddenly you'd see a drop to 20%, 25% in certain areas. So clearly, it is because of the mindset that is there in certain parts or villages or districts, which is leading to this. It's not because of non-availability or not because of the different kind of work that is being done by the health department. The department is working overtime, but it's because of the hesitancy, and we are trying to convince and appeal to people. But there are challenges. But I hope that people will see through all of this and come forward and vaccinate. I was very happy that even during the election time when the polling took place, there were a lot of people who actually got vaccinated during the polling. So the health department had even opened up vaccination points in the polling stations, and through that I'm told close to 600 people got vaccinated on the in the polling stations on the polling day. As we went along, we have learned more. We have been able to expand our infrastructure, expand our different facilities, manpower, all these aspects. But yes, one cannot say how the situation will unfold in the future. But the overall situation that we are seeing is that vaccination has always helped, and so therefore I will continuously urge our people that they should get themselves vaccinated, those who have not. And we have clearly seen that vaccination does help. We still see that large number of people are still hesitant, which is not a good sign. And for their safety and safety of the other people in their family and their village and the city, people should get vaccinated.
Shillong-based folk fusion troupe Somersault is set to tour 3 countries in Europe, including Germany, Denmark and Switzerland, to share the cultural intricacies of Meghalaya and India's northeast with the world through music. The folk fusion troupe will arrive in Germany on 4th November 2021 and will be the key participants from India at the India Week Hamburg 2021. The band's tour calendar will cover 7 venues located in the 3 countries and will be aiming at interfacing with the European crowd, including the Indian diaspora settled in Europe. The tour is curated by a Copenhagen-based Siemens East India Travel Odyssey with the backing of the Indian Consul General Office, Hamburg and Consul General John Rungul. This tour was co-sponsored by Government of Meghalaya, undertaking Meghalaya ASHA Limited, Government of Meghalaya, Department of Arts and Culture, with the support from Indian Council for Cultural Relations, Government of India.
For being a bit late, and we'd also like to thank each one of you, the member of the media fraternity, for sparing your time and come here. And this is an opportunity for not just for Somersault, we believe. But it is an opportunity for the state of Meghalaya, as you are aware that the Somersault as a music troupe, as a folk fusion music troupe in Shillong, will have this opportunity to travel to 3 countries in Europe. That is Germany, Denmark and Switzerland. So I will just take about a few minutes to brief you, and then if there are questions of any kind, then you can ask either one of us. And we also have a treat for you, because this will be a press conference with a difference, because we've got a song to sing, especially to the friends in the media, and by that everyone will perhaps get to hear. So let me also brief that we have sent the press release from Somersault side, number 1. We have also shared a press release that the Consulate General in Hamburg, because this wouldn't have happened if it was not because of his support. His name is Mr. John Rualwul. He's also from the northeast. In fact, he is from Manipur. So this is a northeast contingent led, by Somersault, therefore led by Meghalaya. Okay. So the press release, if you have the chance to look through it, you will see that Somersault is going there because of the India Week Hamburg 2021. So that is some sort of an event where the Indian diaspora come together to explore, and build the relationship between the two countries. And we will be performing predominantly in Germany. There will be a city in Denmark that we will also be performing, and there will be one city perhaps in Switzerland.
Dear viewers, let us now take a short break. Welcome back. We'll continue with the remaining news. The Chief Electoral Officer Meghalaya Shillong today organized a state-level function for the launching of special summary revision of photo electoral roll with regard to the 1st January 2022 as a qualifying date at a program held in the auditorium Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides Shillong. Meghalaya Chief Electoral Officer Shri F.R. Kharkongor graced the occasion as the chief guest. During his address, Kharkongor lauded the office of the Deputy Commissioner East Khasi Hills for the smooth functioning of the recently concluded by-polls for the 2 assembly constituencies under the district. He stated that the special summary revision was very important, particularly with the general election just a few months away. It is critical for all eligible voters to enroll themselves as it is their right to take part in the democracy.
Bakin sim kene galat kene kabu ban pendung ya ki keteng jungki ban pendap lagi form 6 para kerja kopor hapdeng ki sapo ngon hapdeng kini ki atposan hado atnairu kidang don kumba sapo jare te kituru ni kentu yaki bakin sim kene galat inti bakin pendap ya kini ki keteng jungki pada kerja kopor kidon kini ki kini teknologi Kidon kini teknologi ki voter helpline app bengi kentu ya ki pajba kamtam ki kena samla in penangkam entah di kejuk dengan mobile kejuk dengan internet bagi la ben pendap ya ki keteng jungki leng ba voter helpline app lu bagi semtang san minute ya slogan bengi bu ru kedai why stand in line when you can do it online te kidon ki voter awareness program bengi nang su release mana kene but ngila pani gitu bos Shillong wa ini ong ba Nyai kentu ya baru begin join ya ke bus of democracy, begin miss the bus, but begin sim kene galat kene kabu ban don ya keteng jungki hapok electoral roll, but ya gitu ki bakwa ban mo ki brang shift rule se ki don ki bala shift na kawai constituency se kawai ron ko form 8 ki la ban pendap keteng jongki hapo ko form 8 bagin shift le se ki don ki brang shift tho ni ki don ki bawan sa Shillong ni ki ba shift ni setai ta ko form 8 ki la bagin pendap ki keteng jongki bagin don ka correction ha jo ko poru don gani ka le se ki don ki atau kan ni ki belayap te kita jungki ru ni dai ban delete no te ka jing thumu jong election commission ka dai ban don ni ka electoral roll ka ba khoj
The National People's Party today said that it will try to garner more support from members of Parliament for implementation of inner line permit in Meghalaya. This was disclosed by Rajya Sabha of Meghalaya, Dr. W.R. Kharluki. Speaking to the media, Dr. Kharluki said the previous MPs have tried their best for introduction of ILP in Meghalaya and he too will try his best in this regard. When asked about inclusion of Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution, Dr. Kharluki said that he met the member of the Khasi Authors Society and also discussed with them how to push this issue forward.
The Khasi Authors Society is, I would like to first of all, in this coming session, that I would like to bring this issue through the 0 hours discussion in the Rajya Sabha. Because at least now for 1 year, I have been MP there, and because of the situation of COVID and all this, it seems to me, I don't know to others, it seems to me it's not possible. Because what I feel is that when I bring anything in the house, at least we should get the recognition. Not like in a situation where you have to sit somewhere and then the house, like the Rajya Sabha is here and I'm sitting the Lok Sabha. So what I first thought is, I'll try to get it in a 0-hour discussion in the Rajya Sabha. I think the issue might not be there, because you see, I tell you, Professor Jijiswell, I think still, I don't know whether he will reach his caliber. He's a person who can speak in Parliament, and Parliament, all the MPs listen to him with pin drop silence. Maybe at that particular point of time, the good issue. Well, I would like to request the government, first in this, the House discussing the House, I'd like to request the government that at least all the states, they have got their own thing. Why not our state? Now we are almost 50 years by next year. So that is what I've tried to do. But even then, like what I've said earlier, we have discussed earlier with the Khasi Authors Society. I think we have to go for another strategy also, like lobbying, so that we can really put not pressure, but at least impress upon the central government to do something for our state.
The search and rescue team of Meghalaya Fire and Emergency Service yesterday retrieved the body of Bortin Rani, and employee of Meghalaya Energy Corporation Limited, from Stage 3 Kardem Kulai 0 point. Bortin Rani was a plumber of the corporation. He was drowned when the boat in which he was sailing capsized on Saturday.
Kami Ini lain deh long paklah makan ada ini nih. Bulu kotor.
Đó, dạ cao đó, cái lừa đó. Nó lấy ta đã thì là yang banyak liang.
Ini balun deh, kita buat kenar tadi kan.
Ya, siap. Halo. Biplab. कंट्रोल में है ना? मिल गया मोबाइल। नहीं अभी नहीं मिला, सर के साथ है, सर बाद में सर से ले लेगा, ठीक है? हम बाद में भेज रहे हैं, क्यों अभी हम लोग अभी निकला था।
Ini plate yang tu mah. Bye bye.
So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.